Howdy, y'all. So, I'm obviously getting ready for the day, but I woke up and decided to get on Facebook and saw a post about somebody passing in my community. And, like, at first, I kind of like it didn't set in, and then it really kind of was like this person passed. I didn't know her personally, but I knew her enough that she affected me in a positive way. And it just has me not necessarily in a daze or anything like that. It just has me really like thinking about all the complaints I have and I say and do all the time. It's not like life isn't fair. It just is one of those reminders that this isn't forever, that things can happen. Premature death is real. And I struggle a lot with my depression and finding out uh, it is moral OCD. It's kind of, I'm glad that I have a label to it so then I can help myself when I'm having a moment that this is just too much. And that gives me some clarity because I want to be grateful that I'm alive. There's people that aren't alive and I'm pretty sure they wish they were alive, or I always have this fight of staying alive. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm staying alive and I am working on my mindset to want to be in a life or reality that I want to stay in. And that's something amazing that I've been able to talk to my parents about because I've been suicidal for a very long time and my mom always questions why. And it's easier to tell her that I'm in a world that I don't want to be in. It's like a pain that pulls on my skin that I just can't handle. But being able to tell myself that I can change my reality helps me so much. I will tell you that when you have a community and you don't like, I haven't been to my community in a bit. Like, they have events and stuff like that, and I just haven't been going just because of like time and stuff like that. But it's having me think like, I miss that. I miss going to all of these cute little pop-ups for supporting small businesses and stuff, and it made me feel so good to be there and be part of something. This last time I saw her, it was at an event, and that was months ago, you know. So it's just, it's real, and I guess I'm having a difficult processing it. The last person that I had that passed away that really affected me, oh my gosh, I'll never forget that day. It was during COVID, and I went on Facebook and I saw that one of my Facebook friends, we weren't close or anything, but I was having a very like, that's how my life's gonna be. That's how my life's gonna be. She was gonna get married. She had what's it called? Had a kid with him. He had, he took in her daughter as his own. Just like this whole shebang of like, this is what my life could possibly turn out to be like. And then he ends up committing suicide. And I was just confused more than less than anything because I was like, wait a second. He had like a really good life, at least to what I could see, from her Facebook posts. They had a house. She was, I think she graduated college or she's going into college in the medical field. He had a job. They didn't live here in Texas. They lived somewhere else, but she was here from Texas, and she would just talk about like how it was really cool moving and stuff. And then him, passing was just kind of one of those like, what? Like you have a really good life. Why? In retrospect and stuff. And so then it had me have a moment that I was just like kind of very confused on a lot of things when it came to what I saw on social media, because I really was thinking like they had a really good life. They had, they were doing things as a family. There was no signs of like unhappiness, I guess. And of course, people don't post unhappiness on Facebook or social media at all. But still, I was thinking at least they were being honest, I guess. And when that happened, she kind of just said and told everyone how she was feeling. She was grieving. And it hit me hard. I had a moment of like, I don't understand. He had a really good life. Like, he had a wife, he had kids, he had everything going for him. Why would he do that? Because my thing is like, my suicidal tendencies is because, well, now that I'm saying it out loud, in the moments when I was really suicidal, my life wasn't that great. So, it made sense why I wanted to be suicidal. But now, as I have some suicidal tendencies and thoughts and stuff like that, I always question, why is it now that my life feels like it hurts more than when I guess when I wasn't sober. And I know it's like, oh, it's because you numbed all those feelings and stuff like that. But I inherently didn't have as many problems as I did now. When I was an extreme alcoholic, I lived with my parents, so I didn't really have to do like bills, food, all of these things that I do now. But these things can like trigger me a lot because it's about living. It's these things about eating. I know that sounds really weird, but like I have an eating disorder, so yeah. So like eating is really hard. Making friends are really hard. Doing things that society wants me to do are really hard. And that's when I figured out that I had the moral OCD. Um, One of my friends actually not hinted it, but she kind of said something when we were hanging out. She's like, it's because that you work so hard to be good and it's been hard for you. And then there's these people that don't have these problems and they aren't like, that's not their default, is to be good. And it racks your brain and it makes you mad because you've worked so hard to fit in a box. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she gets it. She understands. I've been seen. And then I go on social media and find exactly what she was talking about. It is called moral OCD. And it was like a bittersweet moment of like, yay, I know what I have. That's what I have. I couldn't have just like regular, normal shit. I had to have this one. Because at first I thought I was just having like, well, I do have a germaphobe problem going on too. So I'm working on that. Which, granted, if you look at my area, you wouldn't believe that I had a germaphobe problem because it's not super clean, not super organized. But what I have problem is with other people's germs. Like, my germs are fine, but other people's germs, I don't know where they're from. I don't know what their diet is. Like, what do you have chemicals on you? But that's the disease, right? Unrealistic realities, and this all ties together. I know my videos do sometimes like go all over the place, but they really do tie in together. I'm just looking for the people that understand what I'm putting out. So if this isn't for you, I honestly don't think I am for you, and that's okay. There's millions of people on YouTube, and you can like their stuff. But yeah, I'm just working through the emotions and movements of understanding life and how to be okay with it. I always tell myself, I really do believe that has to go with my dyslexia and my comprehension of things around me. I don't comprehend it. I don't understand. And I think what I need to be more okay with is I don't have to. Sometimes when I'm on TikTok and I see a really sad video, I always put, God help me be okay with the things that I don't understand. Because I don't understand. I don't understand the death of a baby, a death of a child, a death of a very good person at all. I don't get it. I don't think it's fair. I don't see why. I question that a lot. But death of certain humans, like just bad people, people doing reckless shit and they die, drugs, all that stuff, I go, that makes sense. They fucked around and found out kind of scenario, but other things I don't. And I guess I need to just be okay with being okay. And I'm being okay. I'm okay right now. I'm sad. I have a lot of questions, but I don't think that's the point. I don't think it's about me getting those answers. It's just about me feeling what I'm feeling right now. And right now, I feel sad, but I feel also grateful. And I need to use that throughout my entire day. And just, I don't know, just be me, I guess. But nonetheless, I love your faces. I hope you have a good day. I hope my videos do something for you. All right, bye.